Oh, he's got the hat.
Oh,
He's
yo.
got the hat. He doesn't have an Xavier Woods hat, unfortunately. Up, up, down, down. Hook him up, please.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Just saying.
But see, now he has the connection to both. So he has the connection to his roots with the hat. But then he has the new hotness.
Yeah.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
With the actual skin choice. Now let's see history between these two. In terms of 2019.
That is this year.
That is the current year that we are in.
In case you haven't seen the calendar yet.
Let's see. I don't think these two have really met in tournament this year. They met once in singles at Winter Champs.
Okay.
And lost to Simba.
Oh.
But that was quite some time ago.
It's definitely been a while since Winter Championship.
Now, he is playing Hattori. He's not playing John Cena.
No. I think of the Hattoris, only Remy's played John Cena.
I thought Simba played Cena once, but maybe not.
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
We've seen 3 of the WWE crossovers. We have not seen the 4th one in The Rock, though, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Dwayne Johnson. Although I do believe that was Noel using The Rock's guitars, which is kind of those bull guitars.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're just giant triangles.
That is the Brahma Bull. That is what they call. That is what they call The Rock. He is the Brahma Bull.
He's also the People's Champion.
It's still so weird that I'm allowed to talk about wrestling now.
Yeah.
I get that pass instead of someone in the back rolling
their
eyes.
Well, it's limited to 4
That's
wrestling
true.
references. Maybe by extension you can make a Seth Rollins reference, but that might be a little bit reaching.
Congratulations, Seth and Becky, on your engagement.
All right, we're going to be going.
Ooh, and he's going Trucker Bodvar.
He is. He's going back to his
Maybe
roots.
just for the button check because they didn't put names in.
Yeah, no names.
2, 1, brawl.
Oh, somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, "No, you didn't put your names in."
You weren't there this time, but I think we still got it taken care of. I'm surprised. Because without you, I wouldn't trust anybody.
Stream would fall apart.
I wouldn't trust anybody to take care of it. And we're going to Apocalypse.
Yes.
This is kind of, we see this more than I expected to, this tournament specifically.
Yeah, Apocalypse has definitely been one of those maps that, since it's been added to the tournament queue, players are really showing that they like it. Boomy kind of called it the better Mammoth.
Yes.
He prefers it over Mammoth at this point.
And that's due to the soft platform. Because, I mean, you've seen multiple times that players have not necessarily known exactly where they were, and we've seen soft platforms ledge cancel accidentally. Yeah. Multiple things. It's happened a few times on Twilight. That was sort of the first one that was really notorious for it.
Yeah.
Was canceling ground bounds, but it doesn't go to the sides, which is where those usually get interrupted and accidentally ledge canceled.
Right side though, Lil Cap was starting to move for the offstage. He doesn't really do a lot in the offstage. Honestly, it's been stomp Sayer, and then you'll see him position for that weapon toss, and then back up for the main stage. Little kicks here and there. But Simba able to touch back to the wall.
Yeah, he got the dodge back in time. D-Light recovery. Still not going to kill off the top.
Apocalypse has a surprisingly high ceiling. Considering how relatively small the map is, that ceiling is deceptively far away.
That second weapon spawn. That one really came to Lil Cap. Yeah. I think that one was scripted.
Yeah. It's hey, you need a weapon right now? Perfect opportunity. Perfect timing for that one.
That one comes in. You saw the backdash coming out from Lil Cap. Simba's able to pick it up. Nice little 3-piece coming out from Capt. Wanting to juggle in the air with the Nair. Gets the sidelight recovery. Goes in for the ground pound. Hits the Nair. Tries to reach up.
Still just putting this damage out onto Simba. Has to dodge through the weapon toss. The pogo connects. Lil Cap can't make it back. Simba's going to pogo on his head to finish the stock.
Juggling those weapons. Going to Brawlhalla high with it.
The weapon spawn.
Opting for the spear.
Spear has a relatively good matchup against both sword and hammer, so I don't blame Simba for this. And also, Simba's got a really solid spear game. A lot of it based off of that sidelight. He goes for a lot of different sidelight reads that not every other spear player does.
Falling sider from Lil Cap on the left side of the stage, sending to the right. Nice. The weapon toss follow-up is going to confirm that stock, giving Lil Cap almost a full stock lead.
Lil Cap has been very precise with his weapon tosses off stage. I think there's only been a couple that have missed, and for the most part, they've been forcing out dodges at the very least.
Ooh. Nice little three-piece coming out from Simba. Positioning himself right on the corner, catching the jump out from Lil Cap with the side air. Another one.
Falling the stairs, but Lil Cap keeps touching the wall, so he
Man.
has plenty of jumps.
No kidding. That ceiling really is high.
Recovery still not enough.
Do you know what that location is in the background?
Probably Apocalyptic City.
Yeah, but like, this is the Hellboy map. Where does Hellboy happen? I didn't see the movie.
The movie was in, like, it happens in London, but I don't know if that's, like, actually.
The new one?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Spoilers. Sorry for those of you who wanted to see the movie.
The location. The location. Wow, I don't need to see it anymore.
Well, there's a little bit of travel in it.
I know where it happens.
Stomp into side air. Lil Cap keeping the damage even between the two of them here in game number 1. Downline side air. Simba takes the stage control, but Lil Cap got close. Still has not reset his jumps.
A lot of unanswered damage that Simba's able to put out here. Has Lil Cap been kill damage? The stop turned him orange. The side air turned him red.
Lil Cap knows he has to back up. Picks up the sword on the right side.
They're both just basically searching for the kill move right now. Is it going to be the side air? Is Simba going to have enough to get back? Lil Cap almost babysitting him back to the stage. Doesn't find the move. The recovery is going to be just enough from Lil Cap to take game 1. That game felt really long. I didn't happen to catch the timer, but it felt really long.
Both of them really, not necessarily struggling, but both of them taking their time, finding that final hit to finish off the stocks. I mean, just take that last stock, for example. Both of them deep red and not finding just that one connection that they were looking for. And they're going to be going right on back to Apocalypse.
3, 2.
No character swaps here.
No skin swaps either. We could have Xavier Woods versus John Cena right now, but instead it's Hattori versus Big Red Bobar.
That's a sick Bogar skin, though, and that's a sick Hattori skin. That's probably second best, third best Hattori skin. First is obviously first is Big John. Then it's one of the mask ones. The mask that like Phazon used for a while. That one's the best.
The one with the squiggle.
Yeah, maybe.
Like not the Kitsune.
Not Kitsune.
One.
No. If you use that, you're a weeb. Ooh.
Stomp side air again coming out from Lil Cap. Didn't have enough force on it to send Simba far away for a weapon toss, so instead ends up going back onto the stage again. The neutral game coming out from Lil Cap, weapon toss. Goes for the recovery, but doesn't connect. Stomp. Sidelight this time.
Yeah, Lil Cap's come out with a couple stomp sidelights that are looking a little bit sus.
Well, to be fair to that one, Simba was hit low,
yeah,
so it
some
wouldn't
of
have
those,
been high enough for a side air.
There
Some
was
of the other ones were a little sus.
There was one like that previously that was like right on the corner, and I can't determine if that's one where you go for the side air or not because I'm not a hammer player. Like you're a hammer player, so you can recognize those in the moment a lot better than I can.
I will tell you, though, a lot of other players in the audience when I was sitting and watching the Lil Cap would be like, that's where you go double stomp for the side air. Because you want the knockout, right? So you go stomp, stomp, side air.
Yeah, there's one he did earlier that was like middle of the stage.
There's one where he just didn't jump for that one.
That was classic Cap. Nice. Stripping that field immediately. I still think that is so important.
He's doing such a good job of denying weapons from Simba, especially considering he's behind in damage. Like, he needs to keep whatever control he can have right now. Stomp into scoop was two stacked for the standard follow-ups.
Weapon toss trying to cover the approach, then goes for the on-stage ground pound that put him in a ton of recovery frames. Nice! Just fades off straight away, goes for the ground pound, didn't even jump off, just kind of walked off the edge, stayed right along that wall.
But he's so incredibly damaged. Simba is going to get the stock evener with that side air. Completely even stocks, completely even health, but Simba with that weapon advantage. And Lil Cap actually walks in on Simba, ignoring that weapon advantage, and he's getting the damage built up.
See that recovery? Lil Cap going to try and hit Simba away. Doesn't make any huge moves over to that weapon spawn. You see how close Simba is playing towards it. Lil Cap's damage output, like pretty solid for having the weapon disadvantage. He's going even with Simba so far. Now he's able to grab that sword. Did a great job of not taking too much damage. D-Light side air drops that one.
Ground pound, down air.
Oh,
Misses the second one, but it doesn't even matter. Lil Cap does not have the jumps And that is going to be game number 2 going the way of Simba. Oh, he switched
Yeah,
up.
that's
You
a
heard
swap.
it.
That's a swap.
He needs the power up. He needs Francesca.
He needs Biggie. He needs Kofi.
He needs all 3 belts.
Yep. He needs a new day.
He does need the new day.
Because we got Lil Cap in top 8. We could see Lil Cap in grand finals because it's a new day. Yes, it is.
But in order to get there, he's got to get through Simba right now, and it's currently at 1 game each. No Apocalypse this time. Completely banned out. Is it going to be Small Mammoth? Which, I mean, considering that Booming considers Apocalypse better Mammoth, why not?
It's Apocalypse, but worse.
Yeah.
If we're going by
Booming math.
Boomy nomenclature.
Game number 3 here. Lil Cap able to pick up that first weapon. It's the hammer, but he's going to go back to that weapon denial game.
Ooh.
Nice. Simba with the unarmed.
He's able to basically negate any lead that Lil Cap had, stomp side air, just for the slide charge side signature. Now, why he was using so many more signatures with Xavier Woods, and then he swapped over to Big Rig Bodvar, and literally
no signatures.
Exact same kit.
Absolutely zero
No signatures.
Nah, it's different, though, because Big Rig Bodvar doesn't have pancakes on his signatures or
That's
unicorns. Barely touches the corner, able to make his way back up.
Man, he hit with a max range on that recovery. That was a silent recovery.
Side air, though. Weapon toss again, avoided by Simba, and he's able to make his way back up.
Sidelight's going to kick Simba away. Unfortunately, the weapon spawn came in on the left side. D-Light recovery. It's going to get the kill. Let Lil Cap strip the field.
Big hammer plays coming out from Lil Cap, getting some solid hits onto Simba. Hammer moves hit incredibly hard. Side air, side. He's going to charge that one off. I mean, at some point, you're like, it's safer to charge it because you have to respect it, right? Like, Simba had to sit away.
Is it though?
I mean, because the other options were to go for a weapon toss or to try to get into position, but really, that thing hits all the way in front, like basically everywhere Simba was going to try to approach from.
Or you just like let it go early, and then like Simba was so far away, he's not going to be able to punish you in recovery frames if you let it go because it was an extended range. It wasn't going to hit Simba where he was. He probably wasn't going to try to punish that in charge-up frames. So you just let it go, and then you still have stage control.
Hope you can cover yourself. Well, either way, stock count has been evened up. Lil Cap going to switch on over to his sword. Doesn't go for the offstage, even though he's got that weapon advantage. Instead, he wants to have that stage control, and he wants to just maintain any weapon control as Simba is actually trying to cover this corner. Nair?
Again, Lil Cap stripping the field, juggling those weapons. Sticking with the sword, neutral light coming out. Carefully dashing after Simba, putting like 2 character widths in between, but still putting himself in the position if he chooses to follow up.
I mean, considering that he's got the range advantage with these weapons. Oh my gosh, unarmed. Simba almost got it.
Yeah, try to go for the big read there. Oh, back to back.
Hammer. Quick scoop coming out from Lil Cap. Another scoop.
Lil Cap really starting to run
Another
away with
scoop.
this. That's more scoops than you get of raisins in Raisin Bran. They only do 2. Lil Cap's here for
He's got
you.
3.
He's putting 3 out.
That's a very Lil Cap play, though, is like he gets a move that works, and then he just does it a bunch more times.
And as we saw yesterday, like he'll hit a move and it doesn't work, and he'll stomp 9 more times, and none of them will hit, and he'll get punished every time. But that was Friday Cap. Saturday Cap, man.
We're in top 8 Cap now.
Saturday Cap is stepping it up.
Very different Cap.
What was that movement over towards Simba?
Yeah, you gotta keep Simba on his toes, right? Can't go for the stand and just dash in attack. Gotta stutter it. Wow, that
Oh
weapon
my
toss
gosh, that's hit him
launched
so
him.
far.
That's a lot of damage on Simba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that recovery is gonna kill.
Player 1 win.
Big E just kind of
701 damage that Lil Cap put out that game.
Cena.
There we
got
go.
it. Xavier Woods versus John Cena.
I think Simba locked in John before in the, like a
think?
similar situation. like in the latter portion of the set. But I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I don't know. When you watch like 85 sets in a weekend, like some of it all just starts to
Some of
blend
it will
together.
blend in. You're like, is that the same Spirit Hattori? Apocalypse on the board? No. We are going to be going to small blackguard for game number 4.
3, 2.
Lil Cap 1 game away from knocking Simba out of this one. Simba forced to level up, switch up the skins, and go to this John Cena crossover.
It worked for Lil Cap too,
Yeah,
in the
it did.
exact same situation. Took the comfortable skin, wasn't working. So you swap to the new WWE crossover skin, available on the Brawlhalla.
Stomp into side air. Lil Cap looking for the weapon toss opportunity, but could not find the positioning for it. And now Simba's got that weapon advantage.
Both players jockeying for the more favorable position. Haven't found any major hits. Lil Cap does hit the side air. Ooh, Simba's over on the edge. He's very low down there. Lil Cap being very careful. He knows he has the lead. He knows he's been winning neutral so far.
Nair. Not quite enough, but the side air will do it. Lil Cap takes the early lead. I almost want to see Simba kind of push Lil Cap for an offstage engagement, because for the most part, Lil Cap will get like a stomp stare, he'll go for a weapon toss, and then he disengages. Like, he doesn't like these extended offstage engagements.
And unfortunately, a lot of the time, because Lil Cap is starting to win that neutral game a little bit more, he's forcing Simba over to the edge, and then like there's nothing requiring him to go over the edge to engage with Simba. Like he's just been sitting on the stage being careful. So Simba is going to be have to be the one to force Lil Cap off stage. He's not necessarily going to head over there under his own choice. Side signature going to miss. The weapon toss going down. Cap fading away to the left side. Weapon toss down. Same spot.
Ooh.
The dash neutral heavy?
Yeah, that was a slide charge neutral heavy that slipped underneath Lil Cap and got the stock. Lil Cap was not expecting that one. Simba was trying to guard the weapon, but Lil Cap came from underneath. That is a soft platform on the left side.
Nice spot dodge coming up from Lil Cap. The D-Light into the recovery. D-Light side air from Simba. And again, Simba on the wall. Cap staying pretty far away from that corner.
He likes the stage control. He doesn't have to go off stage.
And especially not because we have so much time left in this game. Like there's 5.5 minutes left. That since there's no stock difference between the two right now, like Cap isn't forced to engage.
Yeah, he can just win out in the neutral, get those stomp side airs. And Simba, 1 stock left in this tournament. This is his tournament stock now.
Yeah, Simba in a pretty rough position here. There is a weapon spawn. He's able to grab it without taking too many hits from Lil Cap. The side air's coming in, whiffing. Side light. Again, Cap staying almost dead middle on that stage. The neutral signature again whiffs from Simba.
Yo, Lil Cap actually recovered
Yeah,
off screen.
this might
He
be
wanted to
the
say
stock.
hi.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the stock.
He burned a lot of movement going all the way over to the left side and didn't reset his jump, so he's going to fall on that one. And suddenly, Simba's got an opportunity here in game number 4.
Yeah, this is really good for Simba. I'm a little bit curious as to why Lil Cap chose to burn all of those options, and he really did like burn them. He wasn't just using them; that was definitely burning them. Oh, ooh, okay, all right, Simba.
No, but he's not getting hit. Lots of movement coming out from Simba.
Unfortunately, that weapon toss bonked Simba on the head, so Lil Cap actually didn't hit the side air follow-up because the weapon toss sent Simba down. Not too much damage separating these two players. Lil Cap still in the lead, still controlling that neutral game. Simba caught out, unable to get back. That's Lil Cap taking the set, moving on.
A clean 3-1 coming out from Lil Cap after the swap to Xavier Woods.
Yep.
And that means Lil Cap will stay in this tournament. Got that clean replay coming out. Final stock here.
Yep, there's the final moments. There's where he almost was able to touch it. You don't see a huge pop-off
it was a
from
little
Caps like you did earlier.